Hello everyone, it's me Bryce from Douche Gaming, and welcome back. It's time to continue this this hell, this odyssey of amazement and wonder and terrifiedness. I've got some goals, and I'm hoping to achieve them. The mystery continues as we venture onward, trying to figure out what is going on, how to stop it, and you know, more than likely, expecting to die in the process many times, as I have already. So, should be good, per usual. Suck me up, baby! Alright. So I know for a fact what I want to do today, and that is going to Brittle Hollow and getting to that fucking observatory. I tried last time. That didn't go so well, but I think it shouldn't be too hard to get there this time. I don't think it'll be too bad. There's not many places that I could possibly use to get there at this point. So I'm hoping it's not going to be overly complicated. I'm hoping it'll just be a nice, jolly jaunt over to the planet. And I can take care of business. Giant's deep. There's Brittle Hollow. Come here, my pretty. I'll get you in your little lava planet, too. Okay, so I entered through the, gravity cannon. Area. So if I can find that again, then we'll be grand and golden. There we go. Another happy landing. Oh, hold on. No, I can't breathe out here. I need my fucking suit. Shit. Oops. Just so used to just jumping into things that I kind of forgot that it's very important to have your suit. Oh, don't kill me. I want to live for at least another half an hour if possible. I know that's asking a lot, but come on. Give me some slack. Alright. So, yeah, just making sure that wasn't a giant meteor coming to kill me. To destroy everything I hold dear. Okay, so I'm suspecting it's still this direction, because I know this leads north. Like, that's north, but there's also the sun, or not the sun of the city, but that city part of this planet is where that giant ice hill is at. So I can only assume that somewhere over here will lead to the observatory. It's like, I don't know how else I could possibly get there. And there hasn't been many other clues alluding to how I could get there. So one could only assume. Okay, so it leads in there. Okay. And that leads to the path that sort of climbs up. No, that's not it. No. Alright, going through. Oh, ooh. Give me the suck. Alright. So we're here again. Wait, is this different? Wait a fucking second, is this... This seems different for some reason. I swear I came here last time. don't see why anything would be different. Wait, but no, this seems different, like noticeably. Oh, I hate that. Fuck. Yeah, this seems noticeably different. And trees? I also see a gravity thing up there. Yeah, this is definitely different. Man, my memory must be shit, because this is definitely not how I remember things last time. Well, the only way is up and at 'em. I think I'm kind of doing a jerry-rigged thing here. Oh, huzzah. A little bit of human ingenuity never hurt, even though I'm technically not human in this game. Or in real life. Alright, so it's just a matter of not fucking this up. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, holy shit. We fucking made it. Yeah, look at me go. And I believe this door was broken, that's why we couldn't get in, right? No, we fucking opened this shit. We did it. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Alright, things are going well. Let's hope they keep going well. Alright, so we got a projection stone. We got the little sort of fake tornadoes. We've got one of those. Okay, let's start with this. And also the music is going nutty, so you know we're doing something important. Cassava. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Right. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink in even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow Southern Observatory. It reveals how the object might sink below the current. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection. Oh wait, no, I've read this already. There was one of these back on Giant's Deep, wasn't there? Yeah, so I already read through that. So I'm assuming... Oh, right. This shows here because... Okay, yep. That makes sense. Yeah, we peered through that into here already, so... Now we got these tiny tornadoes, which is pretty interesting. Very loud. Kanoi. Oh god, that's so loud. Oh. Oops. Fuck. Oops. Sorry. Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into... Oh. The one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. The others are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Kanoi is showing me your handiwork. I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone, but was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. And you know what? I appreciate you making a model. Okay, so... Fucking A, so we know now. So, That's so clockwise, right? So that's the normal cyclone. We wouldn't want to go into that. That's the one we want to go into. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So perhaps we can take our ship underwater then. I'm suspecting we can. I'm sure we can. My theory last time didn't hold up, obviously, of just driving straight into the planet, but things do make a little more sense now. Oh. I'm going to read these first before looking at those. Kanoi, what we have learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe. Suppose the Eye doesn't wish to be found. Xava, how can you suggest that? The Eye signal called out to us to summon the star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the Eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the Eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the Eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the Eye's signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the Eye itself. The locator we built on the Addle Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the Eye's signal. Hypothesis: the Eye has stopped emitting its signal. That's an interesting idea. Okay, so I'm gonna read this one, assuming I don't get fucking destroyed by meteors, and then I'm gonna start looking at the sort of models, sort of weird Mercury-made diagrams. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? Mellow, we know that the Eye looks like what the Eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so what if we try to find the Eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Mello's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the Eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about this technology we're developing? Privet. As we couldn't find the Eye's signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue the search method. Evans. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would prevent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant Steep would be a good choice. Its furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visible. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant Steep. Alright, so that explains the purpose of that cannon. And we know that the thing has been fired, that the probe has been fired from that. So there's the Eye. Oh, ye fucking Christ. Do you mind? I'm busy here. Okay, let's start with the twins. Oh. Will it work in tandem? Oh, fuck. Okay. So this is creating a full diagram of the solar system. Oh shit, oh my fucking god, what? So the signal, so what this tells, I don't know, oh fuck me. Well, I guess is that this is telling us that the Eye is, it's on that sort of same like distance from the sun, but it could be anywhere within that distance, like within that orbit, I suppose. So we really have no fucking idea where it could be, beyond a certain point, because it seems to be changing its location at all times. That would be my assumption, anyway, judging by this confusing looking diagram. So I wonder if that means you could go beyond the solar system and maybe just by coincidence find it. Unless it's moving all the time. I really don't know. Well, one thing is for certain. We know how to get beneath the current at Giant Steep now, and that's kind of what matters here. That is a very important detail. We know that now. Let's go back to the ship. I think it's time. So we know how to get underneath the current at Giant's Deep. That's extremely important. The fact that I finally was able to get here is good. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to sort my thoughts out right now. So, and we have more clues as to where the eye of the universe is. The problem is just finding its specific location. Oh fuck! Ugh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not dead. I promise. Oh, okay. I can't remember. Is there a way to summon my ship? Oh fuck. I don't remember if there's. I haven't used this map in a long time. So anyway, where's my ship again? Oh, it's that way. It's like on the other side of the planet. Oops. The sun's probably going to explode before I can even get there on foot, but on the way, maybe I can just discuss my thoughts. Oh, assuming the planet doesn't fall out from underneath me. So for a start, next up, we gotta go to Giant's Deep. We gotta go to the center and figure out what's going on with the jellyfish. I'm not looking forward to that part, but I am looking forward to seeing that sort of base or building that they created underneath Giant's Deep. Another thing that I'm trying to think is like a sun station. I would still like to know how to get there. I'm pretty sure it's related to those teleporters that are placed around in various locations. We have to go back to the quantum moon because there's still more there I can tell that we haven't checked out. And I'm pretty sure that I've learned by this point that depending on what planet the quantum moon is orbiting, that'll determine what sort of location you show up to on the other side of it. That's my current working theory, and I'm going to hold to that, because I'm pretty sure that's the case. So I believe that when we were... So originally I thought it was Brittle Hollow, but I'm pretty sure it changed to Giant's Deep when I went there the first time. That's where that weird cyclone, the giant hurricane was, and where the sort of shallow water was at. So that's that location. So I'm pretty sure if I went through Brittle Hollow, there would be a different location when I teleported through the temple. Or it wasn't the temple, but it was a, you know, that teleporting building. So anyway, what do we got? Okay, so we have a couple of new things. The Southern Observatory. The new, more sensitive locator the Nomai built in this observatory was unable to detect any trace of the eye signal. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the eye was in a distant orbit around the sun. The Nomai decided to stop searching for the eye signal and instead looked for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. There were concerns with that. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Yeah. But the probe was launched earlier. And maybe that probe being launched doesn't matter at all, because maybe it won't find anything. But if we can figure out where it's going from the very start and follow it, maybe we can find the eye. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones that the Nomai use to send components in the orbit. There also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins in the opposite direction, that pushes the objects beneath the water below the current. And that's what we're looking for. Alright. Not a whole... Like, not a heap of information, but it's very specific and necessary information that we need. And now we have it. And it might not be worth going there now, because the sun, I believe, is on the verge of exploding. So for the moment, it might just be worth waiting for death. Which is a very positive thought, I know. But yeah, look at that. There wouldn't be much reason to going to Giant's Deep at this point in time. However, that is new information that we have, and it's very useful information. It's fucking shit I needed, because my curiosity towards Giant's Deep has been immense. Okay, so I'm trying to think. So if we look at the solar system here. So, Hollow's Lantern. I don't think there's anything to do with that place. I don't think you can land there, because it's all lava. I tried landing there once. That went badly. I also crashed into it by accident a few times. That killed me. You know, good job me, not paying attention to where I was going. Giant's Deep, we have to go back there and finish up stuff. Apparently the Whitehole Station is still a concern, according to the list of information. So we have to go back there at some point. I assume it can teleport us to different places. I just haven't really experimented with that idea. So, Giant's Deep. The Interloper, I know you can get inside there now. We have to go back there. Dark Bramble. I'm saving that for last as long as I can, because I hate the idea of going there. And finally, the Quantum Moon. We have to go back there, because I know there's more to do with the Quantum Moon. And we were there for just a very brief period of time. And I imagine there's a lot you could see there. I don't know how much you could learn from it, but still, I think there's a lot you could learn. And then also there's the probe that gets launched the moment that you wake up. We have to learn if there's a way to follow that. And maybe if we open the map as soon as we wake up, maybe we could see it visually on the map getting launched out of the system. And if so, maybe we can follow that direction and see what we find. So, that's the idea I'm working with. And also with the Hourglass Twins, like, I feel like there's more to do on the Ash Twin, just because we know that that's where the Ash Twin project is. There's the Sunless City on the other twin. I don't remember, the Ember Twin. I know the Sunless City is there. We haven't gotten in there yet, just because I don't know how to get there, and not to mention fucking ghost matter in the way. It gets in the way of everything. It's on the Interloper. It's here it's on Giant's Deep. It's everywhere. I hate it. I wish there was a way to get around it, and I really don't know how. So that's another thing I might have to experiment with at some point. Is figuring that out. Is the sun gonna explode or what? Can I die? Can we die? I mean, I could just kill myself. That would work, I suppose, but. Here's an idea, actually. I'll just fly into the sun. There we go. Once again, per usual, programmer moves being put into action. Let's do it. I'm coming for you, baby. Woo! Absorb me with all your might.